Hello, guys, and welcome back to Stage Select, where getting drunk in the afternoon is not an option. My name is Will, and I'm here with my boy Manny. How you doing, Manny?
Good, man. How you guys doing?
Chris, how's it going, Chris?
It's going good, man. It's going real good.
So, first of all, I want to start by saying thank you so much for everybody listening on the podcast. For those who are listening, I want to let you know, guys, that we do have a YouTube channel. If you want to see our faces, I mean, if that's what you want to see. I don't know if that's to you, what you want to do. We are there. Come over, leave a comment. Let us know how we're doing. We appreciate it so much. I believe that so far it's been great. So please follow this journey. If you are a Stage Select, a fan out there, thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it. Okay. And to start this show today, guys, stage one. It's gonna be a little bit controversial, and I want to put this topic out there in the wild. What is that? I want to know what you guys think about this. Mulan on Disney Plus. Mulan on Disney Plus was recently announced. I got excited, but there's a catch, and I just want to know. I just don't know how I feel about it. That's why I bring it to topic. I want to have a conversation here. I want you guys to let me know. Am I wrong to think this way, or we can have a discussion about it? So, first of all, there's gonna be released according to Disney on September 4. And it's gonna be for people that are subscribed to the Disney Plus service, which up to that point is fine. Now, they're gonna charge you $30 to watch it. I mean, I believe it's gonna be for a limited time. It's like a theater release virtually for the people that, of course, cannot assist to a theater. I mean, there's no theaters open right now here in Texas, I believe. So, and I believe around, and I believe around the whole U.S., everybody's having issues. But this is the new model that Disney is bringing up to the table. And according to them, it's gonna be $30. Not only $30 to watch it. It's not like you want to watch the movie, pay us $30. No. You have to be already subscribed to this service, which is $7 a month. Or if you're like me, you already paid $70 for the whole year. And I have to pay $30 on top of that. Disney is saying that you will have access as long as you have Disney Plus. So that means even if you pay the $30, if you unsubscribe, you cannot watch Mulan anymore. And my concern is this: if they end up earning a lot of money, this could become the standard. And this is how I want to start this topic. Do you guys think, is this a smart move from Disney or not?
I learned about this, I'm going to say an hour ago, and I am flooded with fresh emotions and responses. So if you want preloaded answers, go to Manny first. But dude, I'm going first. Dude, I don't
flow, man. Let us know.
Dude, I literally, I mean, anybody in the audience, I don't know. I just didn't know. Somehow this went under my radar, and Will told me that he brought this up, an hour-ish ago. And it seems unbelievable to me. It's, oh God, it's so many things. So forgive me you'll have to forgive me for not knowing the words, because there's too many coming out at once. The audacity of Disney, the second richest company in the world. Are they second or are they first? I think second to Amazon.
I'm pretty sure they're either the second, something like that.
Okay, I'm sorry, not company, but in terms of entertainment, for entertainment companies, they're number one by a fucking huge margin.
Remember, they're bleeding hard right now. Do you think this is justifiable?
Absolutely not. No, they own everything. So it doesn't make sense. So it's not only the fact that they shouldn't do this, because it doesn't make sense. If you're going to give Mulan its own little, hey, unfortunately theaters are shut down, social distancing, that's totally fine. Put it at $30, but you don't also need to have Disney Plus. And also then it should be $20 for me anyway, like a normal movie ticket. Why is it more expensive than a movie ticket? But it goes beyond that for me, because Disney Plus is already suffering from content. As soon as Mandalorian ended, it was like, all right, well, now what? Like
that's
nothing,
true.
Man. It's a Star Wars machine. It doesn't do anything else.
They need to be, and so Hamilton came out, and it was like, oh, that's right. There's a reason I gave, Will, you got a deal at $70, man. Most people are paying monthly or paid the 100.
Yeah.
Like, hey, where's my money going? To log, I mean, I didn't. This is still new to me. I am paying monthly for Disney Plus, so to log in and see I need to give Disney the. I'm not even. I don't. I'm almost positive they're the richest entertainment. I am positive. I've seen the pie charts. Like they're the richest entertainment company in the entire world, and they want another $30.
Now you're like paying $15 a month for Netflix, and you don't have to pay extra for those extra movies that you put in the service, right?
Could you imagine logging onto Netflix and being like, "Oh, this looks good. I have to pay more money." Like, but here's the thing though, they're gonna get away with it because they're Disney.
And that's my concern, man. Because here's the thing: you hit the nail on the head. They own a lot of things. So here's the thing: the deal. What's going to happen? Let's say it's not Mulan, because Mulan is the first thing. They're going to release this, and if it makes them a ton of money, hey, that's the incentive that they need. What if after Mulan it's not something, I mean, exclusively like that, like a single character? What if it's like a franchise type of thing? What if it's a Marvel movie?
Yeah, no, this is a test.
Black Widow?
Yeah,
are you gonna pay $30 for Black Widow?
Name a better example.
I don't know.
Use a different Marvel character.
The new
for that movie, we need a CV19 discount code right there. On that.
I mean, like a dark movie about Thanos, and
there you go.
Would you pay $30 for that?
Yes. I mean, I have to. I'd be mad. Like, I'd be mad plugging in my credit card, but I would probably. Well, no, I mean, hey, can I? Oh, shit, dude. I don't know, man. Part of me wants to say yes, and the other part is like, all right, right now,
it's hard.
What
if it's a Star Wars movie? You see what I'm saying? You see what the dilemma you're going to be putting me in? That's the problem with this thing, because once they grab us by our nuts by saying, hey, this is the franchise that you love, here you go, this is the new movie, but you got to pay extra to watch it. Man, everybody's knees are going to start trembling, and I believe that's not cool, because we are already paying. Now, this is another question that I want to ask Manny. Manny, who do you think this deal is for? Because right now, Chris and I established really clearly that it's not for us. It's not a deal for me. It's not a deal for Chris.
No.
What do you think this deal is for?
I think it's more for, and I mean, I'm torn because I would have loved to seen this movie in the theaters, because I mean I've even liked the animated Mulan movie when it came out a while back. I'm actually a big fan of that movie, and then I would have liked to seen it here in theaters, just because I want to get that nice audio quality sound, and then get to see Jason Scott Lee, Jet Li, even Donnie Yang's in that freaking movie, man. Like, they got some heavy hitters in that movie.
Amazing. My wife was disappointed with this.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to go see it in the movie theaters, but I mean, unfortunately, due to the circumstances that we have, I mean, I'll be willing to suck up the $30 just because it would kind of save me money if I was to go. I mean, it's not even just me; it'll be more for like families, because you go to the movie theaters with a family of 5, you're gonna spend over $100 on movie tickets alone, and then let alone on concession stands, dude. That's probably like another $50-100. Like, dude, it's a lot of money to go to the movies, but I mean, it's. I feel like I'm torn, man. I'm torn, but I think in terms of deal, I think this is more for the the producers of the movie, just to make up the revenue for that.
And that's the kind of argument that I wanted. Manny, you hit it's for families pretty much, because Manny's right. Most people that go out with their family of 4, they will spend like $100 out there going to the movies. Now, and that's the counter argument that a lot of people are making. And I see people, family guys, doing this because it's cheaper. You just make the popcorn at home. You prepare everything at home. You got the kids in their pajamas watching their movies there. You don't have to go out. You don't have to worry about where everybody is. It's super easy. But for me, and pretty much for people like Chris, what my argument is with this is that I'm already paying, but not only that, you're robbing me from the experience. I believe going through a theater is an experience. Like when you go there and you sit down on that huge TV, or not TV, but basically screen, and you have the surround sound all over you. A lot of people cannot replicate that at home. You're gonna make me pay $30 to watch it on pretty much my crappy TV with my crappy sound system, and I'm paying for that. It's all about balance, man. And I believe Disney's a little bit trying to see if this solve a little bit the issue, but they haven't kind of figured it out if this is a good idea. They're testing the waters with us.
I have an issue with that number though. I have an issue with $30. That's such an odd, because if it's my situation or either of your situations, all of us
we don't have kids. I don't have kids.
all of us are in a relationship with no kids. So
Yep.
so 2 tickets for a movie would be roughly $30.
Yeah.
But I mean this is a small group. Imagine, so it's a phenomenal deal for a family of 8. That's a great deal. It's a terrible deal for a single girl or guy who loves Disney and loves Mulan and is already forking over $15 a month for Disney Plus. And then they've basically doubled the price of a ticket for a movie and that they have to watch on their TV. My thing is I agree with you, man. I think this is a test. And this spawns a whole nother discussion that maybe we can have another time.
Yeah.
But
we'll be back to this topic for sure.
Not specifically Mulan. I just think how powerful Disney is both awesome because they're turning things that I love into realities. Like I get goosebumps at so much. I mean, Disney is actually magic on earth. They're phenomenal. But the fact that they're so powerful that they can just pull $30 for everybody out of their ass and go, yeah, you're gonna do it, bitch, and you're gonna like it. Like, it scares me, man. Like, it kind of makes me nervous. Like,
it's creepy, man. Like I said, I can skip this movie no problem. But
Mulan, yes, but Star Wars, Mandalorian season 2, $30.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
That will earn my unsubscription for sure. Like honestly, I'm paying for this service because they promised me Mandalorian. That's why I paid $70. That's why I did it. And I believe you guys were promised all this Marvel shows. But now you have all these movies that cannot be released, and Disney love their their theater release and their all the billions coming in.
But Onward was free, and Frozen 2 was free.
Yeah,
Onward was actually it was I think it was just for like that opening weekend. They actually had it, if I'm not mistaken. They actually charged people to buy it, but then I think like a week after that or 2 weeks after that, then they just exclusively had it for like Disney Plus, and you can just watch it for free.
If Mulan is free in 2 weeks, I don't care about this at all.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This is gonna be more towards like actual like Hollywood producers trying to get their money back. That's why they're doing it. Just because the fact that it's a live action movie, like they gotta pay these actors.
They already paid these actors.
I mean,
they did. They basically want to recoup their money and make a profit. That's what they're trying to do.
I just mean hypothetically. There was actors in Onward too, and animators, probably more people even. Yeah. I just mean if within a month, maybe even a month and some change, Mulan goes free, I am okay with this because, even though Disney
Onward
has
was like
$20
though. If I'm not, I think Onward was like $20 when they bought it, and the fact that
nobody paid nothing extra for Onward. This is the first time Disney's doing something
through
like
Disney.
This.
Yeah.
What happened with Onward was that when the pandemic happened and they closed all the theaters, Onward was about to be released, or I believe already released. I believe 2 weeks within.
It was close. Yeah, it was.
So it basically sabotaged the whole Onward release date and profit making, all that stuff. So the next best thing, they basically put it on Disney Plus, so they can gain some subscribers. I believe this is Disney thinking out of their asses, not knowing what they're gonna do because they have all these movies on hold and they have to release them, and they're bleeding money. They're bleeding money like crazy. People are not going to the park. People are not going to the theaters. The actors cannot go to their projects. Nobody's working on anything right now, pretty much. So they have to somehow get out of this hole. So they're testing the water with, I believe this is an experiment. This is a social experiment. Everybody's watching TV at home, and people, and now streaming services are actually at an all-time high. So let's start like making a little bit of extra money by just charging premium for these movies. But here's the thing. This is my dilemma. Disney Plus, it's a premium service.
You're already paying for it.
Yeah, so you're paying for that to have exclusive access to that content. This is like a paywall within a paywall, because if I don't have Disney Plus, I cannot pay $30 to watch Mulan.
It doesn't make any sense. Like if you watch Mandalorian and then you cancel your membership because you're done, you need more things to watch. This is unjustifiable.
It's ridiculous. My opinion on this and my suggestion and my advice to our viewers is like, I mean, if you don't need to see this movie, like honestly, you're not in a hurry to watch this movie. Hold a little bit. Don't do it, because if you're just gonna do it because peer pressure, everybody's doing it. I mean, I don't have anything else to watch. There's a ton of things to watch online that you might be already paying for. Don't give them the okay to do this to Disney. Like, don't make them believe that this is the way moving forward, because guys, I promise you're gonna regret it in the long run. It's gonna be later with Marvel stuff. It's gonna be later with Star Wars stuff. So be really careful what you incentivize with your money, guys. Honestly, just be really careful with that.
At least just for like people in our situation, just like, you know, like you're in a relationship or married, no kids, like you guys are like still young. At least like for those guys, they're most likely gonna hold up because they probably see it coming. But like in terms of like those bigger families, yeah, you know, they're gonna want to keep their kids like, they're like quiet your ass down. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pay for this movie just so you can just like stop talking or whatever. Like,
if you're a fan, buy it. I'm not gonna tell you what to buy. I'm a fan of things. I don't have to justify. I don't want you to justify to me what you do with your money. But if you're not, and you think this is a weird way to approach as a business, hold. That would be nice to just hold a little bit.
I want to hang out with the social circle that's being peer pressured into buying Mulan.
I know, right? I'll spend
who are these people?
I mean, who knows? They might exist. I mean,
they definitely exist. They definitely exist. I want to be at that brunch or whatever.
No, but it's gonna work. In Chris's point, man, it's gonna work. Like, yeah. I mean, and to your point, Will, like they've been had us by our nuts by the time they came up with the Disney streaming service. That was probably like an experiment right there, and they didn't think it was gonna take off as big as it did. And it's literally just gonna go forward from here, man. Like, it's gonna work, dude.
The idea of Disney being in a hole doesn't make sense, realistic to me. Like, I think that they just print money over there.